Joining me now for more reaction to all of this, former U.S. Attorney Brett Tolman and Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz. I mean, there's already a criminal referral against Nellie Orr. There probably should be one, in my judgment, against Bruce Orr, but we'll wait and see. I want to tackle another subject with you, Congressman Gaetz. We now learn, you can read about it in the Daily Caller, that according to a Senate report, every single Hillary Clinton email was sent secretly to a cryptic Gmail address, including classified documents. So you've got potentially hundreds, if not thousands, of documents that are sensitive, if not classified. They can easily be hacked on a Google server. And an intelligence agent discovered it, notified Peter Strzok, who was, quote, disinterested and dismissive. Congressman, how can that be?
The reason this is the case is because they all thought Hillary Clinton was going to win. Remember, Greg, the Trump-Russia allegations weren't the crime. They were the cover-up, because a lot of these folks at the FBI and Department of Justice thought that they would be retaliated against by a future President Hillary Clinton if they aggressively pursued the facts and applied the law when it related to her unlawful conduct with emails and sensitive and classified information. So the reason we're getting this drip by drip is because you had people at the FBI and Department of Justice who were paving a yellow brick road to exoneration for Hillary Clinton when they should have been doing their job. And that's because James Comey curated an environment at the FBI where they weren't really doing investigations. They were trying to shape public opinion. And when you see the bias that was so evident in the case of the people investigating Hillary Clinton, there's no excuse for the outcome that she wasn't forced to account for that bad conduct.
You know, if you've got classified documents on a Google server, Brett, I mean, everybody's got it, including the Russians. And we now also know that the Chinese apparently hacked Hillary Clinton's classified documents. And once again, the FBI is notified of this, and they didn't care. Isn't that just the quintessential malfeasance of the FBI?
Well, I know 100 agents and executives of the FBI that would have reacted differently than Peter Strzok did, and would have been, placed this at the top of their priority list. Bottom line on classified information, think about this, Greg. Taking any classified information and mishandling it. To summarize what our laws state, mishandling of classified information is a crime in this country. Perhaps the only one that's a bit relieved tonight is Hillary Clinton, because the story doesn't seem to come back to focus on the fact that she has a private server, and these emails are on a private server, and those emails end up going to a more public place. By her instruction, you have to believe it's by her instruction. She hired the company, and they put it on that public place for anyone to potentially see it. And let's face it, right now and back then, China is absolutely one of our top threats to this country's national security.
Paul Gambetta is the IT guy who worked for Hillary Clinton. And unbelievably, Congressman, he got immunity from the FBI in exchange for nothing, which in my almost 40 years as a lawyer, I've never heard of that, never seen that before. He gets immunity from prosecution, and now he's refusing to even cooperate or talk to the DOJ Inspector General.
Well, when we in the Congress saw the immunity deals that were given not only in this instance but to a variety of other Hillary Clinton associates, you wonder what was really bargained for. An immunity deal is an exchange for evidence that leads to a more high-profile or high-priority target that the government has in a particular case. But you saw blanket immunity deals given to people. That didn't create more of an incentive for them to give information. It created less of an incentive, as you're seeing right now. And I think that it was really drawn into critique by the Inspector General when he analyzed the bias that existed here and really the extent to which that bias could have impacted the outcome in the case.
And Brett, I'll let you have the last word. I've only got about 30 seconds left, but this is as crooked as the day is long, isn't it?
Well, it is. In 20 years of practicing federal criminal law, I was never able to get blanket immunity. Not for a cooperator that I wanted DOJ to give immunity, not for when I became a defense attorney, not for any of my clients. They got limited immunity, and they always had to give something up that was substantial. What we have here is failure that's starting to percolate up at multiple levels, and it's just the beginning.
Yeah, well, this was James Comey's FBI, the sanctimonious, vainglorious former FBI director. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being with us. Congressman Gaetz, Brett Tolman, thank you so much.